To my left, the Deep Dark Arena. Now back to me. To my right, the Central Arena. Welcome back to Alphacraft. I am on a camel. And this behind me is the start of my mega project this season of Huperum. And today we're going to be working on the next room over, which is going to be a forest themed area. Basically, my idea over here is I'm just going to have... So yeah, the door will come out. There'll be like landscaping in here with a bunch of custom trees. And then we'll have 2 exits into some more rooms. I believe this one here is going to be like the moon. This one might be, say, like underwater. Which all these different rooms are going to give so much variety for ways people can choose to play this game. And I'm so excited to see how this all comes together. But first thing I would like to do today is to come over here to Gregor's place and play a little joke on him. Because Gregor's been doing a lot of pranks. He's been getting pranked a lot. I think there's some remnants of pranks as well. He got his firm back. That is all good. So I'm just going to give him a little prank box with the prank box inside of it. So let me just find somewhere to put this. Okay. I don't think that stuff is entirely valuable, so. But I don't know if there's like really. Let's see. Oh, I could do something like back here, but I kind of want it in like right, like a package, right? So I might just do something like this, right? And then I want to have like a little knock knock sound going as well. So we'll dig out a little bit of a space underneath. And hopefully Gregor doesn't come online. Otherwise this would be really awkward. But yeah, I'm just going to get to work and then I'll show you what the end thing looks like. And the package is now done. Underneath, there's a load of redstone, which is basically trying to make a little knock. So knock, knock. And then when Gregor goes to open it, he's going to hear a creeper. But that's it. It's just this. So, yep. I just want to do something a little silly. But yeah, hopefully he finds it funny. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, considering some of the other stuff Gregor has been dealing with, yeah, this seems not that bad. But you know, I just thought it'd be fun to give Gregor a small little prank to add to the list of gigantic pranks. And if there is a prank war, will this put me on Gregor's side? Will this put me against Gregor? Who knows? But yeah, I think it's a little fun, and plus he gets a free shulker box out of the deal. He gets a free shulker box. I mean, who wouldn't be excited about a free shulker box? With Gregor's prank taken care of, I think it's time that we turned our attention to the arena after admiring Gregor's tunnel, because this looks really cool. And actually, that reminds me of something that I will tell you about before we start working on the arena. So between episodes, I did a little bit of work and I started working on the Nether Hub, which is going to be a space station. And so yeah, we have the planet beneath us, and then this is going to be a space station. I haven't fully designed it yet, but the reason I didn't really record any of this is I got a little bit sick. I might have gotten a lot of bit sick for like a couple weeks there. Yeah, I got COVID. It's not fun. Don't get COVID. It's a terrible idea. Don't do it. But then after that, I got a new job. So that has changed my schedule a little bit, actually quite a bit. So yeah, schedule changed. So I haven't been on like a while. It's been a while, so getting back into it. But yeah, so Nether Hub is going to be a space station, and I have 4 portals on the edge of the arena over here, and then back this way we have the storage room, villager center, and raid farm, which 1.21 came out and killed raid farms. A little bit sad about that, but all that means is we have to farm out as many emeralds as possible before 1.21 hits the server. It's not a problem. We can do that. I can AFK there for a long time and then just use the autocrafter afterwards. Because my original plan was I was gonna hook up the raid farm to an autocrafter, which would then craft all the ingots into blocks. But since the raid farm won't work when autocrafters are added to the game, I kind of have to get everything farmed out before then. So that's now on my agenda. But now it's time to turn our attention to Huperum and start working on the next arena, because right now we have the Central and the Deep Dark. It's time for a forest arena, so let's get building. And now the next arena is done and it looks absolutely fabulous. I'm very happy with how this turned out. And while I was working on it, Stina dropped by to ask me a few questions. So if you want to see that, you can go and check her video. But yeah, I was just working over here when she came by. And all these trees, I try to keep the leaves rather sparse on these. I didn't want to get too much leaves going on. I might add some more up there later on. But overall, I'm very happy with how this came out. And one of my goals when I was working on this was I wanted to make sure that from every door, there was something obscuring, like there was a tree kind of obscuring the other door. So like from here, that's obscured, and then straight on. I mean, the mountain kind of obscures it, although you can kind of jump. But you can't see a door from another door was one of the things. So if two people show up like around the same time, there's lots of places where you can just quickly like sneak around and hide behind trees. So this will be a really interesting one to see how people play. And then I also right here, I added a little side one, but it's because it's 2 blocks, so you can sprint through if you know what you're doing. And that has like a little bit of strategy. So you could choose to play around this bit of the map. It's a little bit more open over here, but yeah, I'm very happy with how this arena has come out, and it's all hooked up as well. I got all the redstone in. If we just hop down underneath, you can see what that looks like. It's mostly just a mess of wires like everything else, but it does. I tested it out and it did work, although there's some funkiness with things here. If I don't know. We'll see if that changes anything. Because this dispenser or dropper was not wanting to get powered by this line frequently. And so it's like, sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. And I just didn't know what was going on. So I just kind of like, okay, I'll stun the ticks. Maybe maybe Paper's doing something weird with optimizing redstone and breaking things, which would not be surprising, to be honest. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this arena has turned out. And I am also very excited over here at Alpha by Water because Frail has gotten in the mail system. So now we just need to decorate everything all up. So I have like this little pathway that'll come around back here. And Frail put it right here, which is exactly where I want it. So the pathway will kind of like come down to about here. And I'm probably going to try to use a little bit of the outside wall to fit everything in. But yeah, I'm so excited. I think this currently out of order. We cannot currently use it. That's my stuff that I had when I was clearing out the area. So yeah, let me get this pathway taken care of. And just like that, it's now done and it looks really nice in here. I really like how this came out. And if we come over here, we have access to the mail system. And I realized these lights mean that we have incoming mail. We have a book and a quill, so let's read it. Welcome to the Alpha Mail System. Place all of the items you are sending in a shulker box with the recipient's name on it. Place it in the recipient's label in the outgoing mail chest. Once you close the outgoing mail chest, the items will be sent. Well, the items will be loaded into the minecart and sent. If you fail to add the recipient's label, the items will be returned to you here. So wait, do we need? So we do need to rename the shulker box. Get the shulker box back. Chest and clean mail postage labels. We don't have labels yet, so obviously the system's still out of order. But I think I'm gonna go to a lectern and like put that right there, so we have the instruction manual right there. But besides that, I think this thing is done. But what still does need some work is my storage room, and I've done a little bit more over here. So I put in a floor, and I mean, there's still a few extra rows. So once we get the new update, I do know it's out. But obviously we haven't updated yet, but this is, I specifically designed these split up. So one is going to have all the non-wax. This one's all wax and honey. I've got copper taken care of. Tough will get mixed into here. Although because it's now its own block, I might end up moving. No, it's fine. It's fine. But it's mostly the tough and copper are the new blocks. So I don't think I'm actually going to add any more rows, but I at least have them. So if I do need to split up something, we do have that option. But yeah, so we got a gray floor, just kind of like, I kind of want to give this a warehouse type of feel, right? And I'm thinking the roof, I'm just going to keep it as stone. And when we get the new update, I might play around with the tough, mix it in. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. But then actually need to get more obsidian and then branch that all the way across. I think it's actually going to end up being like right there. So I actually did not need that stair there that I put earlier, but I do want to have a portal in here because I think that would make it look really good. And yeah, that actually kind of works. And then I can put in slabs there, and yeah, I think I like that. Although then this side's gonna do the same thing, so I'll probably just leave it like that. And then have acacia pillars on either side that are gonna go across exactly like the portal. And the rest is just gonna be an arch like this. So let me get that in. And there we go. It looks a lot better now. And actually, I decided to put in glass because I do like seeing the redstone above. Although that does mean I will have to keep in mind whatever I wind up putting on the edge over here, because you can see out. See out right there. And I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do there. I think I might just end up continuing up the iron blocks to make it look really industrial. Or I might do something else. I'm not entirely certain just yet. But one thing I do know that I want is that's going to be where the door is, right? So you're going to walk through here. Actually, let me come back here, right? So we're going to walk in. So this is going to be the entryway. We have our input chest over here, so you can dump everything that you want to store in there. And then you come through the main storage system. And then back here, I'm going to have some sort of staircase that will lead up to the next floor. And I think I'm going to put it, like, if I can actually, probably on that level, right? Yeah, I like that level. So that's where the next floor will start. Which means that's going to be one big staircase to get all the way up there. So I may end up doing like a double spiral type of deal going on. That might be what I'll end up doing. Not sure yet. I'll have to think about it and figure out what I will do about that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait on building up the staircase up till I get the next floor in. That way I can properly line everything up. But I have figured out what I want to do on this side, and that is to build a super smelter. Yeah, it took me this long to build one, but it's really nice how it's all set up. So I have access to all my items over here. I have crafting, stone cutting, ender chest, loom, sorting, and then right over here I just put in whatever I want to smelt, and it'll get smelted. But there's one thing that has happened on the server, and that is it is now 1.21, which means I can do something like this and never have to craft anything again. Oh wait, I'll have to craft it. Hang on. And hang on, what's the recipe? 5 iron. Yep. It's a hat. So the crafter's a hat. I guess that explains the face. Crafting table. Boop. Boop boop. And a boop. And now we power it. And that should give us an advancement. Yes. More crafters. 6 crafters. Nice. Yeah, that is like the block I am most excited about in this update, because means I can make a bamboo farm that automatically packs everything into bamboo. But there was one plan I had. There's one plan that's not going to happen now. My poor raid farm no longer works because they changed how raid mechanics work, and now you need to get this whole, what is it, ominous bottle? Yeah, these things, you need to get ominous bottles and drink them to spawn the raid. So this no longer works, unfortunately. However, I did find there's actually a raid farm version for 1.21, so I'll probably tear this down and rebuild that. So that's something fun to look forward to. And once I do that, I'll actually test out to make sure I know how I can build around it, because I think Stina is like right over here somewhere. Let me see if I can see her base from here. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Stina is right over here. And oh, I have not been here in some time. So yeah, Stina's right over here. So you can kind of see it from both spots. So I kind of do need to do something about it. Otherwise, it's an eyesore for Stina, and I feel bad about it. But that'll be sometime in the near future, because now we have crafters, and that was one of the main things I was waiting on, was getting crafters so I could craft stuff automatically. But they broke it, so I now have to redesign this whole thing effectively. Let's not dwell too much on what we need to do, because we have trial chambers. So let's see if we can find one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over here. So I think there's like a small little island somewhere out here. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to like dig down and probably start digging off in that direction, because this should pretty much be all new chunks realistically, because I've not been over to this part. Also, I should be doing this whole thing. But yeah, so I'm going to dig down. I don't know how far down they usually spawn. I'll probably go to where I start seeing the deep slate and then go from there. That seems like a pretty good plan. So I've hit deep slate, and I think we're just going to start digging this way. Did I really just dig straight down to one almost? Oh, there's guys. Oh, can I break blocks, please? Ow. Oh gosh, they do decent amount of damage. Oh, that's the breeze. Oh, that is the breeze. Someone didn't come very prepared. Oh, ha, gotcha, breeze. And loot! Baked potatoes. Nice. So there should be some skeletons around here. It's a water bucket. Oh, hi. Hi, zombies. That's cool. We fought a breeze already. Ow! Stop. Oh, Grove's online. Oh gosh, everything hurts so much. Probably because I'm not wearing a hat. but like, I want cool hat. All right, so I'm probably gonna have to go down. Let's just break. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Oh, there's so much copper in here. It's so good. Yeah, let's grab all that. Key! 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 Yes! Yes! That's what I want. That's what I want to see. Under lock and key, I get a key. Nice. Oh, poison arrows. Cool, cool, cool. I need something to put all this stuff in. Yeah, I'll just start dumping all this in here. More loot. Oh, that's cool. Ow. Oh, these guys. It is these guys. Slowness arrows. All right, strays. I am so not used to fighting strays. But yeah, this would actually be a really interesting thing to do, is like break apart pretty much every single block and then kind of turn into like a semi-farm. Because you can't fully turn into a farm. But you could kind of turn into a farm for keys. Problem is you can only use the things once. Oh, that's cool. It shows you what you can drop. Oh, that's cool. Little sewer bed, huh? Key! So with as much fun as I was having in the trial chambers, it had to come to a very unfortunate end, and unfortunately I wasn't really recording, and Reef Mod is not out yet. So yeah, I died, lost all my stuff because when I went to get back, it took me too long to find it, and it despawned. So I currently have a totem and a carrot to my name. About it. Well, I mean, I have everything else here. So I'm just gonna spend some time in here getting my stuff back together between episodes, and next episode, I think we'll continue working on Huperum and really diving into more of the 1.21 stuff. Maybe even do some more trial chambers with some of the alphas. But I hope you all have enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one.